Welcome back to another Persona 5 the animation review. Hey,
The
is this
finale.
yes, the finale of Persona 5, episode 26. I'm Justin,
What is up? I'm Logan.
and together we're Couch Talk. As always, Logan is an anime viewer only. He does not come from the games. And we're gonna jump into this, discuss the episode, and give our scores at the end. You ready?
I am ready. Let's do this.
So before this started, the director said he was going to take an unexpected turn in the show. This did take an unexpected turn.
I was like, what in the indie? I'm like, what the hell? What? Like, it blew my mind. It blew Ren's mind too. So, I don't even know what to think of it still. Like,
so yeah, we are getting an OVA called Dark Sun. I think they said towards the end of the year, which most of us are guessing, like from the games, are guessing it's gonna be like December 24th or something like that because of the importance of that date in the game. So that's probably when they'll do it. I don't know how long. I feel like the OVA has to be like an hour long or something just to get the rest of the story, but like or a couple episodes. It might be a couple episodes. I don't know. They didn't really say if it was going to be one. I don't think specifically or not. But anyway, let's just talk about this episode. So obviously, Joker is ambushed by all the guards when he jumps through the window.
Right.
They're still like, how did these police get in the palace world? Set up for them.
Right. It is very. I don't know. Well, I guess we find out later who might be the culprit. But
yeah, because none of it's really said in this episode at all. Like,
right.
We're alluding towards stuff. Well, it's obviously alluded hugely towards the end. Well, they basically did say who one of the culprits was. Anyway, so we got like Akechi and Makoto outside. Basically, Akechi's saying like, "I won't let it end this way. This is not how I wanted it to end. This is not the justice I was going for." Sayanajima was told to go home from the bigwig at the prosecutor's office.
Right.
And we know he's behind some stuff, working with somebody. A lot of mention, more and more mentions of Shido, the politician, throughout this episode.
Yeah, there's more mentions of like all the like links you can make.
Yeah,
like,
so we had like Tora got a little more of an emphasis there, which was kind of weird. But he's
it
talking
kind of
about
went through like
the future.
Yeah, it kind of like went through all of them.
Yeah,
like how you told me about there's like links you can build. It literally, I could see like where it went through like.
Yeah, it showed all the characters, but actually spent some time with Tora, who was like,
right.
I think they're innocent. The Phantom Thieves are innocent. The youth are our future and stuff like that. And then the one guy is looking like, you stand no chance against Shido. You might as well not even try running at all. And then of course the media is all talking about how the Phantom Thieves leader was caught and he was a minor. I don't think they actually did reveal who he was at all, just that he was a minor and a leader.
He's a minor.
But I don't think they actually released his identity. And when the rest of the thieves get together, obviously at the cafe, that's their hangout, they got all talk, and Akashi's talk about how obviously someone who caught them has to be super influential because, he's controlling the prosecutor office. He's able to control the police. He's able to control like literally anyone. So he has to be some dude who's super influential, who has all this power to do everything. He's like, don't worry about it, thieves. I'll take care of it. Hey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was even rooting for this bastard. My God. I'm like, yeah, he's got it. We're gonna do it. I don't even know, dude. My brain is still trying to process.
No, dude, when I was playing the game, my mind was blown. I fucking loved Akechi. I was like, this guy's cool. He's the guy.
That's what I'm thinking. Like, oh yeah. Oh, I was like, yeah, he's smart. He's solid. He's a team player. He's a good addition. We'll just throw all that out the window.
Yeah, and then we do get snippets here and throughout, like with the Velvet Room, with the girls, and then not too much of Igor, but how Justina and I can't remember the other one's name, kind of just talking about how she doesn't feel like something's right. It's a little more about his rehabilitation, but there's something else not going the way they kind of expect it to go.
Right.
But that's more alluded to probably what will be happening in the OVA, or it could have been alluding to the ending. You could take it multiple ways.
Yeah.
But a lot of it is the interrogation room with Sai and Joker. You know, she has the list of everyone who she believes is a phantom thief. She's like, oh, my sister. You got, you know, Ryuji. You got all of them. They're like, she knows everyone. It's like, if you have the leader, you see who he's hanging out with on a daily basis.
Right.
It is pretty easy to assume.
But they didn't suspect the cat.
And you're right. You want to suspect Morgana at
Right.
all.
I wouldn't suspect no cat.
And at
I
first
might
she
from
didn't
now on.
expect Akechi until she asked. She was like, what about until like, how does Akechi fall into this? And he's like, Simon's like, no. There's no way he could have been with you.
Right.
Because there's a lot of stuff going on. She's like, it's so hard to believe you're telling me the strange story, but I've seen it. Or at least the police officers had to talk about it because they had to go in there. And it's like, it's like really hard to comprehend. And, you know, Joker's just being silent the whole time. He's like,
Yeah, he's not saying much.
Until he's like, are you giving up on justice? And she's like, I don't even know anymore. Like, like, all this madness is going on here. He's like, why are you even here? And she's like, well, because this was my case. It's like, I had to see it to the end.
Right.
And then, you know, the drugs wearing off on Joker. And we're getting flashes of him with Morgana and Futaba.
Right. Like they were making, like this was part of a plan, like a grand plan.
Yeah, because they were talking about the interrogation room, how they believe they'd be there. And then, you know, we got the smartphone.
Right.
Side to show it to Akechi.
Yeah. This part's a bit confusing because, like, I have no idea what that was. Because, like, he showed it to him and then it, like, flashed to Joker and it showed the, like, butterfly flying. And then it showed, like, a quick, like, it looked like some glitch. I don't know. It's hard to process what exactly happened.
It's definitely hard to process. Like, because Akechi goes and kills the guard. Because he's like, come in here with me. I don't have a weapon. I'm unarmed. I'm scared. Or whatever. He's a criminal. And the guard's like, okay. Takes the gun from the guard, shoots him. And then, you know, he just shoots Joker in the face.
Yeah, he straight up shoots Joker. I don't even. It was like, what? What the hell?
And then I just want to say the cut to the ending song was fucking badass in my mind. It's like him
it was cool.
Walking off, like, yeah, mission complete. And I was like, oh, dude, that's really cool.
Right, and there was that small snippet at the end with where it's like, oh, yeah, right.
That was Ryuji.
Right. I'm guessing this is part of their plan that will be explained in the OVA. Hopefully.
To be fair, this is one of the endings in the game.
Yeah. That's crazy. That is such a wild ending.
Like, alright. They're hilarious. Like, there's no OVA, we're just ending it there. It's like,
right. It's just like, that's it.
That could be like one of the craziest endings in anime ever if it actually was left off like that.
The protagonist just gets killed. Jesus. That'd be wild. But yeah.
That's the episode. Pretty crazy.
Right. You want to jump into scores?
Yeah, let's jump into scores. What do you got for us?
I don't even know. Like, how do I even rate? Like, do I go off like?
Dude, I was sitting there looking at the timer on the episodes. I was like, we're not getting through everything. What the fuck? And it was like, there's 2 minutes left, and then you get shot. I was like, what the fuck?
Right. Like, do I base this off like a finale? Like, that's the show? Like, where he just dies? Or do I have to take into account there's an OVA?
See, that's what's weird. It's like a lot of shows are doing this now, where like they give you an OVA after the ending. It's like usually OVAs are like a side thing they don't quite have
Right,
to
it's
watch.
kind of like a,
but
it's like
now
a fun episode.
Yeah, but now they're becoming like, oh, you have to watch these.
Right. Like, oh, make sure you check out the OVA. I don't really like this format.
Yeah, where you have to wait a couple months.
Right.
It's like, just give me the rest of it.
Like 7.5-ish, I guess. It's hard for me to really like place a score on it when it's like I did enjoy the episode, and the plot twist just boggled my mind. So it was. There's still tons of questions though. Like, if this was like, I guess I'm basing this off of like the OVA will help, because like if this was the end, I would have so many questions about stuff still. Like, what just happened? Like, why? It would feel like kind of like I was just like dragged on, just left out to dry because he's dead. But yeah, I'll say 7.5-ish. It is hard to score though, because I have no knowledge of like the games at all. So if I were to watch this and be like, "That's the ending," I'd be like, "What the fuck?"
Because I do come from the game, so I know where everything's going. But like, still, I was not expecting this for a season finale at all. I'll probably give it like an 8 or something. I did like the flash to all the links trying to say like, you know, they're behind him. He is innocent, as they're watching it on the news that he was captured. Well, they don't say he specifically was captured on any of the news screens, but they know him as being the the leader of the Phantom Thieves. Which once you max their links, are like always the last day you spend with them is the whole they learn, they figure out who you are. But that was kind of, you're not an anime viewer, like you understand that. Otherwise, it's, you know, he hung out with them and had social links.
Right.
I mean, you only really know because I've explained it. So like,
right. I understand they were like characters he had interactions with, but
yeah, but I'm more interested in see like, yeah, that ending was wild. I was not expecting them to end that way for the show, but with the OVA, like I am really curious how they're gonna go with it, because I mean, even like I said this last episode when we were like, we had like 3 episodes in my mind of like stuff to get through. So this last OVA, I still feel like has to be 2 OVAs at least, or one like hour long one. But
this doesn't even really feel like the finale. Just because of the ending clip, it's like, oh yeah, right. Because it feels like, oh, there's more. But then that's it. And it just ends. So I'm like, what?
It got canceled. That's all we got.
Right. I'll watch the OVA though, because I gotta know what happened.
Yeah. We'll definitely review the OVA too. So
right.
Whenever that comes out, we don't have a specific date. They just said
a long time from now.
Yeah. A lot of shows are starting to do this weird thing. So. But that does it.
Woo! Spiel time.
As always, if you don't want to be assassinated in an interrogation room, be sure to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell to be notified every time we upload. Comment down below, let us know what you thought of the episode, what you didn't like, anything like that. We have a podcast we'll be talking. Be sure to check that out. And until next time, peace out.
See ya.